Hi, I'm Noah, and in this video I'm going to show the steps and processes involved in manufacturing a magnetic cutting board that holds your knife safely when not in use. The mold for the feet was made from clay and then placed in a plastic bag to prevent the resin from sticking. This method allowed me to easily make the mold and change it if the part wasn't up to my liking. The feet were then countersunk to allow the screws for mounting to be recessed, and any extra material was trimmed or sanded to leave a clean round edge. The handles were made from strips of leather, as leather is naturally water resistant. These strips were then punched and stitched together using waxed thread to give the handles more rigidity and to improve their durability. Using the chop saw, the board was made from 1x2 maple planks cut into 14-inch sections. These were then glued with food-safe wood glue and clamped for 48 hours to ensure a full cure. I decided to use the edge grain as the cutting surface. If you want a more durable board, you should use the end grain. However, using edge grain reduces manufacturing time and the number of parts in operations, thereby lowering overall cost. After drying, the board was sent through a planer to flatten it and to remove any excess glue that may have seeped out. The ends were then trimmed to leave a clean, straight edge. The board was sanded with 220 grit followed by 320 grit to smooth out the surface, and the edges were then hand sanded to remove any sharp corners. A channel was routed into the back of the board to leave 5 mm between the magnets and the cutting surface. 4 stacks of neodymium magnets were placed into the groove, and then a 2-part epoxy was poured over the top. The magnets were placed over a metal surface to keep them in place during curing. The board was wetted, and then the entire board was sanded smooth. Holes were drilled for the mounting points for the handles and feet. 4 coats of mineral oil were applied to all surfaces of the board with an hour between coats. After letting the board sit overnight, excess oil was wiped away with a cloth, and 4 coats of a mineral oil beeswax mix were applied following the same procedure. For assembly, the entire board uses the same stainless steel M3 flat socket head screw as its fastener to reduce the need for additional tools to build the board. Using a hex key, the feet are simply screwed into the bottom of the board. The handles have a washer placed between the screw head and the leather to protect the leather from scratching during installation and to provide the screw with a larger contact area to prevent tearing.